is us driving along off the A75 and towards the 3 Rs. So we're just along, our entrance is just along here. So our signs aren't finished yet, but we're getting there. So this is our big arena that we use for all of our training, and got the round pen as well. A lovely road down. This is us in by now. So that's the road we've just drove down. This is our shed field. There's some of our residents in here, just having a wee lazy morning by the looks of it. So the dike along there, that's the road we've just drove along. And we've come down here. Then we've got our bog field and our paddocks here. And then the sea across there. And that's us. Now we're going to go down into the yard, which is down here. We've just drove down the road here and we're coming into the yard. So this is our yard. And this is our beautiful Mildred. Likes to come and meet everybody. Hello, beautiful. And our two wee ones, which are Tink and Belle. So they run about the yard all the time, don't you? So come on, Mildred, up here. So these are some of our stables. They're just all due to have their, well, it should have been springtime, but have their spring clean, have a big power wash out and stripped out. And hopefully this year we will get round to repainting them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. The yard, and then up the backyard here. We've got a tack room here, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stables and a tack room here. Yes, Mildred, to see you. So we use the blue van here for storage for the excess tack and stuff that we have for donations. So we quite often have a tack sale to try and raise some funds. And then here is another store for donations as well. Hello, Belle. We're down here, round here to into our other yard. We have our feed room in there. Our wee aviary. Some of the cars for some of the visitors and volunteers. And this is reception. So this is the middle of the farm. This is the road that splits the farm in two. Down this side is what we've got in by. We class this as our in by. It includes the arena, our bog field, paddocks. We've got a donkey field over this side, and this is a shed field. And I'll give you a close-up of that as we go around. And there's about 90 acres in the what we call class as in by. And then across the road is our fabulous area known as the hill, which I'm just going to take you up just now. Just heading up through our first gate onto the hill. And this field here is known as our cross country, because we used to do cross country training in there, and now we're just going to go further up. This is us through the cross country field and into this field we call the fairy field. How many acres is the fairy field? Roughly. About 5 or 6 acres in the fairy field here. And it's lovely rough grazing, and they've got this wee copse of trees here as well that they can get into for shelter, as well as this wee copse of trees over here. So this is the rest of the hill you're looking at, and we're just going to head up here. So we're coming out of the fairy field and into what we call the monument field. And again, that's about 5 or 6 acre. So in this field here, this is still in the monument field, we've got Bonnie, our beautiful Belty, who was hand reared here and thinks she's a horse, so never socialised with any cows. And these are 3 of our permanent residents here. So they're just enjoying some grazing here. So we're up at what we call the sofa. I'm telling you this while we're in the car, because once I get out I don't think you'll hear me. So I'll attempt to get out. It's not too hard. So beautiful up here, look at the views. And there's some of our residents down here. So they're all just standing having a sleep or a lie down. We've got some of the Shetlands and some of the bigger ones. I always like to describe here being like kids in school, in the classroom, they're stuck whether they like people or not, whereas in the playground they go and play with their pals, and this is what the horses do, they pick their own wee team. So that is down towards the farm, and we're still heading up to the hill. We've got some horses, I don't know if you can see the white dots on the hill up there. That's some of the ones up there, so we'll head up there now. So this is us up the top, the topmost viewpoint we have on the hill. There's still a lot of hill to go. So there's about 156 acres altogether up here, and it's just absolute paradise for horses. It's all rough grazing. We rarely get any horses that have laminitis, usually brought on by stress of moving rather than the richness of the grass. It's just fantastic. So I'm just going to get out and show you the rest of the hill. So there we are. There's still a lot more up there than what you can see up here. There's probably about another couple of 100 yards at least further along there. So we're just going to go to the other side and have a look at the other side. Now you can see some of the horses down there. They're starting to play about. Oh well, they were. So here's some of the horses on the hill. Munching away. So along here, you can see down there, there's another squad down there. Right down to the coast. No idea where they're off to. They just decided to come for a run.